Time for a little love in the morning. Today we are navigating some tough questions surrounding a loss of affection and how to salvage a marriage.
Yes, now bringing you that expert advice this morning, Jennifer Blaine-Cole, certified relationship and marriage coach. Always great to see you. Good morning.
Awesome. Good morning, Emily and Travis. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Thanks for
I
being
feel
here.
like we need all the time we can get on this one, so let's dive right into question number one. My wife doesn't show affection toward me, which is something I really need from her. The overall tone in our home has sounded critical and resentful for months now. If she really loved me, would this persist for so long? This coming from Anonymous.
Ooh.
Oh, Anonymous. My heart goes out to you. Yes, when we don't feel affection from our partner, it can be very easy and human to wonder, gosh, do they still love me? But it's really important to remember that love and emotional expression often do not go hand in hand. They just don't.
Yeah.
So, you know, oftentimes when you're not getting affection from your partner, most of the time, I will say, there's an underlying thing that's going on. There's a reason why the love is being blocked from being expressed.
Right.
So you really, you know, instead of asking the question, which is going to drive your feelings and your actions, instead of asking the question, does she still love me? The much better question is, you know, what's really going on here? You know, is she feeling stressed lately? Is she overwhelmed? Does she have too much on her plate? Does she feel disconnected too, just like me? So it's too easy to question love, but most of the time, and I will say this in my professional seat for sure, most of the time it is. It's a blockage because you got something unresolved. You know, there's maybe you've been at odds for a while and there's just a lot of pent up resentment and stacked up stuff that you haven't broken through. So way to go about this is, you know, change that question you're asking yourself, because that's the driver of you, that question. And then to approach her in a concrete way, come from a place of love and curiosity, and don't blame or criticize. And this is what we tend to do when we're in this state and we're missing that affection and we're craving it. We blame without realizing it. So come from a place of really high intention. You know, God, I love feeling close to you, and I miss that connection. Can we really talk about what's going on between us?
I mean, my first thought reading that question was to respond with another question, which is, are you creating an environment in which physical intimacy can flourish?
Absolutely.
Because if your wife's coming home at the end of a work day and looking around at an endless list of chores and things with the kids and other stuff, I don't want to assume in the situation, but if she's feeling like she's left out on her own with maybe some of the things that should be shared responsibilities, I wouldn't
100%.
be feeling like getting all lovey-dovey, for sure, you know?
One of my newest clients, we were just talking about this. She's like, I just really need you to read the room when you come home from work. I need you to look around and see, you know, she's not, because there's a difference between expecting somebody to really know what you need, and I'm a stickler on that. I'm really stickler on don't make your partner a mind reader. But that is not the same as really checking your partner's state when you come home. You know, really paying attention to their face and their body language. Like, are they stressed? Are they in a bad mood? That it's probably nothing to do with you, but if you're going to take that on personally by asking, does she still love me? You're going to get yourself in a lot of hot water. And I don't mean to be mocking by saying, does she still love me?
No, I do the same. I do the same voice for most men in my life. But it's, you know, it's one of those, like, and not assigning intent, I think, is a really, you know, smart thing. Don't think, oh, she's doing this on purpose because. And sometimes you just don't know that that's happening.
Absolutely. But with love, you know, that's a painful place to be. We all do love and crave that affection from our partner. So, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck.
So this is an interesting question here too, also anonymous. After almost getting divorced, we want to know if there's still hope for our marriage. We have a lot of work to do. What's the best way to approach this? Should we seek help individually or together as a couple? Ooh, tough place to be.
This is very tough place to be, and I commend you for wanting to work on your relationship. I really honor you for that. So celebrate that. If you're hanging by a thread and your goal is to save your marriage or your relationship, you absolutely should see a professional together. And here's why. Individual coaching therapy is great, and I'm all for it. But we're talking about saving your marriage. People that want to save their marriage but end up in individual coaching or therapy can oftentimes be focusing on their own needs, their own feelings, their own reality in isolation, which oftentimes naturally excludes the other partner, and in that process, the disconnection widens, the misunderstanding widens. So that's what's great about coaching, couples coaching, because in couples coaching we really focus on connection and communication and that mutual understanding, where both parties really feel seen and heard and understood and appreciated. It's not all one-sided. But I will say a lot of people do go into individual coaching with such awesome intention.
Yeah, I was thinking, why not both?
Okay, that was my question too.
And that, honestly, that's the ideal.
Sure.
A lot of people come to me that are seeing a traditional therapist, and they're not even clear on what a coach does, but they're like, we need a different approach. And they're doing both. They've both got their own therapist, and then they're seeing a coach like me to do it together. So yeah, it's important.
We don't have enough time to ask you this, but maybe one of these times we ask what the difference between a therapist and a coach is. Because maybe because I think that's fascinating. Jen, always great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate your time.
Thank you. All right, we're back with much more AM Extra right after this. If you want to send in your questions for Jen, of course you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Coin News AM Extra. We'll be right back.